though it's quite subtle, that its kind of presence is almost understated in the room, that it's all above you. Its presence is kind of threatening.
Almost menacing, perhaps, in the space.
Slightly, yeah. I mean, that it's obviously teetering to a degree. You know, it's more in balance at the moment, which, you know, I kind of find as a funny little irony, because I don't really think the motoring transport system is in balance. I suppose one thing was this irony of it being a weak structure, but it's that it's a natural structure, and the roads are certainly man-made. And one idea was, you know, it's just a frivolous kind of silly idea, but, you know, that I'd been inspired by this Oteri Gorge thing. I started to think, well, I wonder if like nature could ever be inspired by a road as well. And
it's interesting, like, reciprocal kind of relationship.
Yeah, I mean, it's never going to happen. But I mean, I do like the logistics of doing these things. And this one was kind of designed to fit into the gallery, and literally to the point that we've had to make one but slightly smaller than it has to be ultimately, because we just could not get it into the gallery otherwise.
The road work has to enter through the back door of the gallery, I think, in a way.
Yeah, well, back door in terms of the director's office window, which ended up being pretty funny. When you're doing these things, you've got such a license to do whatever you want. It's pretty amazing. And to make like a giant crazy thing that you have to weave into the gallery. And also knowing just the time frame that we're installing until the day I leave. The day before I leave to go overseas, we only get into the gallery like 5 days before I leave to go overseas, and it's all like, you know, all the rest of my world's got to get packed away prior for this thing getting in. And
there's a lot of external factors.
Yeah, and so, you know, I certainly had to make way for this project, you know, in my life, and that was cool.